Today I have a really fun lesson for you about where theater came from. So, theater is all over the world in lots of different forms, but the oldest forms of theater came from Greece, way across the ocean in Europe, and the oldest theaters that we know were in a part of Greece called Crete. And this happened around 600 BC, which was so many years ago. Now, in Greece, plays were performed and theater was performed as a way to celebrate and worship the god Dionysus. And Dionysus was the god of theater. So a couple of interesting things about Greek theater that's different from ours. So in Greek theater, they would usually wear really dramatic masks that were carved or painted to look really dramatic because they usually had to perform in the outdoors so that they would have lighting, and they would usually have to perform pretty far away from the audience, which made it hard for the audience to see the facial expressions because sometimes there would be clouds that would come over the sun and so they wouldn't be lit as well, or maybe they were sitting far away on a hill. So having really dramatic masks made it so that the audience understood the emotions of the characters and could understand which character was which because of their mask. Greek theaters were set up in a semicircle. So there was the middle section and the seats would go around it, and they usually went up onto a hill so that even if you were in the very back, you could look down and still see what was going on without being blocked by the person in front of you. These theaters were made out of stone, which meant that they still exist today. If you were to go to Greece, you could still see some of these really old outdoor theaters. Some of them are crumbling, some of them are broken, but it's because they are thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of years old. But it's pretty cool that they're still around. So, in a Greek play, there's typically a group of people in the play called the chorus. And the chorus was really, really important for telling the story, because without them, the audience wouldn't know what was going on. And they were a group of people, and they usually spoke all together at the same time, which is why they're called a chorus, like a choir. A choir sings all together. The Greek chorus would speak all together. Now, there would be other actors that would play specific roles. So if there was a play about a king, there would be an actor that played the king, an actor that played the queen, and they would tell the story a little bit, and then they would go off stage, and the chorus would come on and tell more of the story. This was also used as a way to make sure that nobody in the audience got upset about what was going on. So if something really scary or really sad needed to happen in the play, rather than performing it on the stage, the chorus would just tell the audience what happened so that they wouldn't get too scared or too sad or have a really, really bad time with the play. So, even though we don't perform a Greek play, we do have elements of Greek theater that we include into our plays and theater today. Even in Up With Kids, we tend to have moments where the whole cast says something all together like a chorus. In our show, we have lots of those, especially in the upswings. We do lots of those things, right? Where we say things like, nailed it, when Aladdin comes in. That's a chorus line because everyone says it together. Or upbeats, when you present Prince Ali and everyone says, Prince Ali! You're helping the audience know what's important about what's going on because everyone's talking together. Here are some really fun examples of chorus lines from our show that we did last year, The Greatest Show.
Well, I'm going to need a little bit of helperosity.
We can do it! We can do it!
For their toys, and then...
Oh, the noise! Noise, noise, noise!
Wasn't that so cool to see everybody in their costumes saying something all together? It's a really powerful moment in the show, and I cannot wait to see all of you guys in your costumes doing your show and saying those really powerful chorus parts all together. It's gonna be amazing. So, here's what we're gonna do. This is your fun little activity to go along with this lesson. In the lesson plan that your parents got, there are some Greek masks that you can print off and cut out, and you can decorate them. And I want you to see if you can gather some of the people in your house and create your own Greek play. Now, here's what's a great way to do it. Tell a story that you already know and see if you can make a short play about it using these Greek masks. So, if you're telling the story of Little Red Riding Hood, you need to probably decorate one of the masks to look like Little Red Riding Hood, and decorate another mask to look like the wolf, and decorate another one to look like her grandma, and then see if you can put them all together. If you want to be extra challenged, try and do a one-man or one-woman show where you play all of the parts but use different masks to help the audience know what part you're playing. This is really tricky, but I think it would be really fun for you to figure out how to change your body and your voice and your mask to tell the story. Okay guys, I hope you have so much fun with this. I'll see you later.